Boom! What's happening, people? Welcome back to the Armament Factory with yours truly, Big Luch. You don't know what's happening, family. Today, Champions League night, the last one, match 8 out of 8. We've won 7 so far. Hopefully, we can make it a unbeaten run in the pre-knockout stages. I don't know what to call it, the league stage, because before it used to be called the group stages. Can't really call it that. There's no groups anymore. So we call it the league stage of the Champions League. So we are top of the league in the Champions League, unbeaten so far. Today's the last game, and it's against KAIRAT, which is a team from, is it Kazakhstan? I believe Kazakhstan or Azerbaijan, one of those parts in Asia, which I'm not really sure why they're playing in the European competition, even though they are a team out of Asia. Never mind that. You can only play who's facing you, who's in front of you, and that's what we're doing. We're hosting KAIRAT at the Emirates. I've never seen this team play before. I mean, I've seen highlights of them against other teams this season in the Champions League, but I've never actually seen a match where Arsenal's played KAIRAT before. So I've never seen a full match of them. So it'll be good to see what that part of the world produces. I'm sure they've got international players in there as well. When I say international players, meaning that players coming from other countries to play over there, not meaning they play for their national team. That's what I meant. So we'll see what they do. Regarding the lineup today, I am so happy. I'm glad I didn't read through all of it, but I can already see that there is many changes in this lineup because players need to be rested. Changes have to be made, especially after that Manchester United game. I'm going to talk about it a little bit before anything goes. We've already got 2 people in the chat today. We've got MJ's in the house. Come on, you Gunners, and Sensoon as well. Thank you guys for joining us today. Right. Quickly, first thing I want to do is I want to read through the lineup for today, because today's lineup, and I know what you're thinking, guys. I'm wearing my glasses today. My eyes are a little bit tired. So I had to put my glasses on today. We're going to read through the lineups, and once we read through the lineup, we can start talking about what we want to talk about, because there's a lot to dive into. A lot of people have seen my reaction video to the Manchester United game. Obviously, it wasn't the best game for Arsenal fans on Sunday, but it is what it is. We've moved on from that now. We will talk about it a little bit, but the first thing I want to do is I just want to quickly talk about the lineup, and then afterwards I'll talk about what other games. I mean, all the games are being played tonight. So you've got, let's see, let's run from them: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Or is it more? Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 18 games are being played tonight across Europe for the last game of the Champions League. Obviously, we are focusing on Arsenal, but we're keeping an eye on all the other games to get the goal alerts to see who scores what. Hopefully, Tottenham get beaten. Hopefully, Chelsea get beaten. I'm hoping Newcastle wins. They beat PSG, but we'll see. Let's go. First things first, I want to do is I want to read a little bit about. I want to read the lineup for you guys. So for Arsenal, it's 4-3-3 again. However, this is a totally different lineup from what we're used to and what we usually play. Hold on. Let me just adjust myself. Right. So the lineup is as follows: Kepa in goal, Ben White, Christian Mosquera, Ricardo Calafiori, and Miles Lewis-Skelly at the back. Kai Havertz in midfield today, starting for the first time in many moons. Norgard in the center and Eze on the left-hand side. I'm happy Eze is playing. I'm happy Kai Havertz is playing. However, I wanted Kai Havertz to play up front. However, he's playing as a midfielder today to see what he does. Then we've got, in front of Kai Havertz, we've got Noni Madueke, then Victor Gyökeres in the middle, and Gabriel Martinelli on the left-hand side. So Martinelli and Madueke are going to be the 2 wingers. Behind them is going to be Eze and Kai Havertz. And in between them 2 is Christian Norgard, and up front is a Victor Gyökeres. Now, that's the lineup for Arsenal. Obviously, like I said, Kepa in goal. So Mikel Arteta has chosen to rest a lot of players, which is good. This game is of no importance. This game is of no relevance. There's no pressure. Regardless of what happens tonight, I'm pretty sure we will end up top of the league. We will finish it. It would be a shame if we don't, but I don't think it can change because we are literally 3 points ahead of, I believe, Bayern Munich. Let's just have a look quickly. I saw the table. So yeah, Arsenal got 21 points and Bayern Munich's got 18. So it's literally one game with us. So even if we lose today, which is highly unlikely, but even if we lose today, we will still be top of the Champions League because of our goal difference. Our goal difference is 5 goals between us and um, Bayern Munich. So, for example, even if Bayern Munich win and we lose, so they get the 3 points, so they have the same points as us, they would have to win by at least 6 goals to beat us. Um, which I'm not sure who they're playing, but it's highly unlikely. Let's have a quick look. So Bayern Munich are playing PSV. Actually, that's plausible. I've seen teams beat PSV 7-0, 6-0. We've done it several times. So it's not impossible, but highly unlikely. So it's highly unlikely that we will get toppled off of the top of the Champions League. Um, like I said, the game is of no significance, hence why there's major changes. But regardless of that, you still want to go with a clean record, a full record, a win, a loss. Like, let me get my words right. How can you say? My mind's gone blank. A run of 8 Champions League matches without any losses. That's what I was trying to say. So a clean record, a full record, a complete set of 8 matches, all of them with 3 points, all of them wins under your belt. Now that doesn't mean anything. I don't think anyone's done that yet in the new format of the Champions League because I believe last season Liverpool was at the top at the end, but they had lost 1 or 2 matches, I believe, in the Champions League or drawn a couple of matches. We haven't had none of that. We've got the complete set of wins, hopefully with tonight as well. So we will be the first team to have done that. Like I said, it doesn't mean anything because last season Liverpool finished at the top and they ended up getting knocked out in the next round by um, PSG, the same ones that knocked us out. They knocked them out. So it's not necessarily a given that you'll go on to win it if you finish top of the early stages, like top of the league stage, like I said. But I mean, it does help. You do get a bonus for it, so it's still prestigious to do so, but it don't mean anything or doesn't mean much. Now let's get back to the lineup. So we've done the Arsenal lineup. Let's quickly look at the KAIRAT lineup. So we've got I don't by the way, I don't think I know any of these players. They sound like some players that we would know. However, I don't think I know any of them. So in goal, Anar Bekov. At the back, they're playing three at the back. So they're playing the Ruben Amorim way, which is 3-4-3, which a lot of managers these days are doing. We'll see how that goes. So they've got Anar Bekov in goal, then Sherbakov on the right hand side, Martinovic in the middle, and Sorokin at left back. So right back again, Sherbakov, center back, Martinovic, and left back, Sorokin. In midfield, they got 4 players. Tapalov on the right hand side, Glazer and Dadibekov in midfield as the central midfielders. Then Luis Mata on the left hand side, Mrinsky. I'm hoping I'm saying it right. Mrinsky on the top right, Jorginho top left, and Edmilson in the middle as the striker. Now, I'm not really sure who these players are, to be honest with you, so I don't know what they'll be like, but I'm guessing they're not going to have enough going forward against our players. I mean, I can see a big thumping here today, especially as a reaction to the Manchester United game. Right now, let's get into it quickly, guys, because there's not long left. I'm gonna go through the other matches quickly in a minute, but there's not Oh, sorry. Let me just adjust myself. Right. There's not long left to the game start, so let's quickly talk about what we wanted to talk about. Right. So the Manchester United game on Sunday that kicked off at 4:30, if I remember correctly. It wasn't the greatest match for Arsenal. Now, the first half, we did pretty well. We were sort of in control. We managed to get a goal, although it being an own goal. Saka on the right hand side made a run to the byline, tried to square it into the middle of the goal. Somebody would have eventually got to it, I believe. However, uh, Timber and Lisandro Martinez was standing there face to face, and I think, from what I remember, Yuri and Timber tried to shoot it. I don't think he made a connection. It ended up being an own goal. The ball hit the back of Lisandro Martinez's heel and went in that way. So we did manage to get a goal, and we were sort of in control. It wasn't really the greatest game, even then, when we were in control. Um, Gyökeres once again not doing anything. Um, Martin Odegaard wasn't really playing very well. Martin Zubimendi, which we're going to get onto, wasn't really playing very well either. So not everyone was on the ball. Not everyone was playing to their best of abilities. And not long after we scored our goal, now Martin Zubimendi is a fantastic footballer. Martin Zubimendi is a fantastic addition to this Arsenal team, this Arsenal club, this Arsenal way of playing football. I really admire him and I really think he is an absolutely fantastic footballer. Does that mean we cannot critique a one off performance? Of course we can. Does that mean we cannot critique him going forward if he has a bad game? Of course we can. And that's exactly what I did. I critiqued him for that particular game and I said he was a shambles. Now, that can happen in football. Players can have an off day. It just happened to be that his off day came on the wrong day. His off day came at a crucial moment when we were in most need of our midfielders to take control of the midfield. We were desperate for our three midfielders to take control of the midfield, which were at the time Rice, Odegaard, and Zubimendi. Now, Zubimendi had a nightmare. It's as simple as that. For the first goal that Manchester United scored, it wasn't really their goal. It was Martin Zubimendi putting it on a plate for Brian Mbuemo, literally. And it was so confusing because he wasn't under pressure. He didn't need to play that ball. Uh, he could have turned around and played it towards Urian Timber, who was by himself, again, not under any pressure on the right hand side. He didn't. He happened to choose to try and go back to David Raya. It didn't work. He played it straight into the path of Brian Mbuemo, who ended up scoring. He's an out and out striker. He's not a Victor Gyökeres. If you had Victor Gyökeres or maybe even Sesko at the top there, they might have missed it. You know, they might have not scored. But a Brian Mbuemo, put it on a plate for him, he's going to yam that up. Whatever you put on the plate for him, he's going to eat it. You understand what I'm saying to you? So it was just it was just a bad situation, the wrong person to put it on the plate for, and the wrong person to kind of like, yeah, play the ball into the path of, but it just ended up happening that way. And that's when they drew 1-1. Now it stayed 1-1 throughout the whole of the first half. However, after Man United scored their goal, the problem was they started getting a little bit back into the game. They started playing, they started gaining confidence. And that's the problem. When you gift somebody a goal, when you literally put it on a plate for them and you tell them, there you go, do what you need to do, you know, it's just going to be basically telling them, there you go, you guys need to come back into this game and you guys need to do this. You guys need to score a goal. You guys need to come and play better against us, which is the opposite what you really want to do. You want to make a statement, and a statement not just to the team that you're playing, a statement to the rest of the Premier League. Is like, no, we're going to step on everyone's neck, especially at home, because we had an unbeaten record at home, which once again Manchester United have come and broken. It's not the first record of ours that Manchester United have broken, and that's what's also really hurtful. Is because they continuously come and haunt us. These are our rivals from the past. These are not This is not a random team, and this is what the knee jerk reaction was from the Arsenal fans. it's not necessarily taking the loss. You're going to lose games throughout the year, even if you win the Premier League. You think Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea didn't lose games when they were winning, or Manchester United didn't lose games when they were winning the Premier? Of course they was. The problem here is the manner and also who it was, and I'll tell you why. Had Bayern Munich rocked up to the Emirates Stadium and somehow beaten us 2-1 on that night when we played them, you would not have seen the same knee-jerk reaction from the Arsenal. And I'll tell you why that is. Because one, Bayern Munich are right behind us in the Champions League, so they are literally going to be our rivals, or are basically our rivals. Also, after us, they're probably the best team in Europe. So it can go either way. Now, the problem is this United team have been doing so bad and have been so terrible in the Premier League that they don't even deserve to come to the Emirates, where we've been unbeaten, and take the 3 points home with them. That's the problem here. Not the one-off game that we lost. No, we're going to lose. We're not going to just be, again, invincible. It's difficult to do that. It's very likely that will never happen again. Well, you can never say never in football, but very likely that it will never happen again. Now, what was upsetting was the manner that we got defeated in, because it was in our own hands, because we gifted them the first goal. Not only did we gift them the first goal, we allowed them to score both those wonder goals. A lot of Arsenal fans, including myself, were blaming the referees and the VAR that game because, one, I genuinely believe Dorgu handball, that he literally put his hand to his hip to kind of like adjust the ball, right? Why that wasn't a handball, I've seen it be given for less than that. So why that wasn't a handball and that goal ruled off, I don't know. Now, regardless of that, even if it wasn't a handball, the fact that we allowed Patrick Dorgu to run through and take that shot without somebody putting their body on the line, throwing their body onto his feet or whatever, similar to what John Terry used to do, similar to what Rio Ferdinand used to do, similar to what Vidic used to do, or even some of the great defensive midfielders. Just throw your body onto that shot. Doesn't matter, hits you in the face, foot hits you in the face, in the back, you go off injured, but you stop that goal from going in. They didn't do it for Patrick Dorgu's goal. Then we fought. We ended up getting back into the game, taking control of the game and equalizing, right? So the rule is, if you don't win, don't lose. We managed to get the goal back. We managed to get the game back to a Desmond, meaning 2-2, right? But then somehow we've allowed Cunha to make another run, very similar to Patrick Dorgu. And yeah, both goals were wonderful. Both goals were wonder strikes. And you can't blame the goalkeepers for it, because it's difficult to stop those kind of goals. That's the God's honest truth, right? But to allow them to make that run and to allow them to take the shot, that's what was upsetting. Where was the defense? Where was the midfield? And for the first one with Patrick Dorgu, again, it was Martin Zubimendi to blame for it. Although, like I said, he is a fantastic footballer. It's out of the norm for him to do something like that. It's not normal. And that's what I mean when I say to you guys that sometimes some players, even fantastic players, even a Messi, even a Ronaldo, they can have an off day. It can happen. How many times have we seen Messi play a game which was meant to be a must-win for them, for the Barcelona team or whatever, but they end up losing it, and he wasn't playing that great, and he was supposed to be the greatest player in the world. Do you understand? So these things happen. So Arsenal fans are not saying that their players are terrible players and they're scrubs. No. Well, other than Victor Gyökeres, I genuinely believe that he's just not the one. Okay, but anyway, we'll get onto that maybe another time. We don't have much time left. There's only 5 minutes left, but we have fantastic players. It was simply that it was Manchester United that came and took those points away from us. You're not talking about, the second best team in the Premier League. You're not talking about, the second best team in Europe or whatever. that comes and beat you. Take that loss. You take it on the chin and you keep moving. You know, it's a kick up the backside to refocus you. And I hope that Manchester United game did do that. Right, the players in the tunnel now are about to come and have kickoff. But my point is, it was Manchester United. It was this season's Manchester United that did that, and that's why there was a knee jerk reaction from the Arsenal fans, including the boos at the stadium. Now, I don't necessarily agree with it. However, I do understand it. Those boos was not because we're unhappy. We're still top of the league with 4 points. We're still top of the Champions League. Those boos were simply to wake them up in case they're starting to sleep or fall asleep. Because this time, every season for the last 3 or 4 years, we start crumbling. Now, yeah, we're not the same Arsenal. We are different. However, I think those boos might have been necessary. The reason why I say that, because in case you're falling asleep, in case you're thinking of crumbling, in case you're thinking of bottling it, we're giving you a reminder that we're right here. We're not going to accept that. And that is the same thing with all the reaction videos, all the knee-jerk reaction from most Arsenal fans, because you have a mixed bag. You know, you have all the famous YouTubers, um, including Troops, for example. When I was watching him and his head loss in his reaction video, I mean, telling people to go suck their mother is a bit extreme. I guess yeah, maybe he's doing it for the views. Maybe he's doing it, you know. I don't know. I really don't know. But it's a little bit childish. It's a little bit unbecoming of him. He makes great content. So guys, please do follow and subscribe him. But that was a little bit unnecessary, I think, talking like that. But maybe that's just his shtick, as they say. I don't know. But a lot of fans would say it was very unnecessary to go that extreme. Uh, there was fans that weren't happy with, for example, what Lee Gunner was saying. Some other people, some Robbie Lau, for example, a lot of people that came on AFTV, other channels of Arsenal fans and stuff like. So it was a mixed bag. I was listening to a lot of different Arsenal fans, the small channels, the big channels, the medium channels. I try and give everyone the time of the day and listen to everyone. And you know, it's interesting. It's interesting to hear even from the older generation, because there was fans from the older generations, like people in their 60s, 70s, 80s, that had some very good things to say. And obviously, they look at the younger generation fans and they don't understand the anger. They don't understand the frustration because they've seen Arsenal win. They've seen Arsenal lift trophies. And that's including me. I have seen that too. Whereas in my chat, for example, I was talking to one of my daughters today, and we were saying about how they've never seen Arsenal win a trophy, whereas I have. I mean, not they haven't seen Arsenal win a significant trophy. I don't think they remember the FA Cup from 5 years ago. They might do. I mean, they wasn't really following it at that time. However, now that they're more older and they understand things a bit more, they've never really seen Arsenal genuinely win a trophy. It's always bridesmaid, 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 never the uh, bride itself. Right. Now, the game is about to start. They're just doing the lineup again. Arsenal's lineup very different today. As I said, we've got Kepa in goal. Give him a little run out. And then our back four is Ben White, Mosquera, Calafiori as a centre back instead of a left back. So it's good to have him. But hopefully these players don't get injured in this game, because this game is very unnecessary for us. We've already cemented top spot, like I said. So hopefully they take this just as a training match and not more than that. Kai Havertz is back in the team, which is fantastic. I hope he somehow comes forward and gets goals and adds to the goals tally in the Premier League as well. Ben White captaining the Arsenal side today, which is fantastic. And for some reason, the referee looks like a young Xabi Alonso, which I don't understand. But anyway, I didn't read where he was from. I don't even know who that ref is. But it's good to see another person carrying the armband, Ben White. That just shows that we have a team full of captains. I mean, there's so many in there that can wear the armband and lead. But Patrick Vieira said something very important after the Manchester United game, and it's the leaders in those teams. They need to start. It's crucial that they start leading now, because it's crunch time, guys. Usually we crumble this time of the year. Hopefully, it doesn't happen again. And hopefully, this year we can not just win one trophy, but we can win several trophies because I think it's time. I think it's our time. Definitely, I do have a feeling that it's going to be a good year. I just don't want to overhype and overdo it in my belief because we've seen it so many times that they've ended up throwing it away, and it's really sad when you see that. Now, quickly, let me just as the game starts off. Sorry, guys, because game is about to kick off literally right now. There we go, kick off. Right, so Kairat Almaty are playing from right to left and Arsenal left to right. Let's see if Victor Gyökeres can get something in the game today. Because to be honest with you, it's really starting to look peak for him at the moment. I mean, I've said some horrible things, which when I say horrible things, I mean like I've said things like get him out of my club. Now, that might have been a little bit extreme after the Manchester United game, but I'm starting to genuinely believe that because I've given him so much time, I've given him so much patience, and it's not the fact that he's not getting goals; it's just his all-round footballing. I genuinely don't believe he's a good footballer. I just don't. Other people can disagree with me. It's just from what I know from football, having played it, having watched it my whole life. He the way it is right now, it's not good. Is he able to change that? Is he able to improve himself? Is Mikel Arteta able to coach him into becoming a great footballer? I mean, that's obviously we still have to, you know, see if that's gonna. He's got a 4 year contract. It's only six. Here come Arsenal. Here comes Victor Gyökeres as we talk about it. Can he hold off these defenders? Shoot! And it's 1-0 to the Arsenal. I was just talking about him. Oh my god. Arsenal won. KAIRAT no. Here we go, guys. Let me update the score. Goal. That's so Victor Gyökeres. Right. It was Eberici Eze that played a ball to Kai Havertz, who played a through ball straight into Victor Gyökeres. He was able to get it out from between his feet and then take a great shot. It's a wonderful goal. So if he keeps doing things, like I said, look, if he keeps it, there was a second there where I thought he's not going to be able to get away from those defenders and get the ball from underneath his feet. He did. He was able to adjust himself. Martinelli was right there anyway, and he could have passed it to him, but he went for it himself. 1-0 to the Arsenals. Fantastic start. Right. MJ said he's here. Well, yeah, I see you, MJ. I saw you. He says 4-0. I think 4-0 to the Arsenal. Not a bad shout. Saka, Gyökeres, Zubamendi, Rice. Well, three of those four are not playing yet, and I don't think they'll play today. MJ, I genuinely don't think they're going to play today. They will. I don't know if they're going to feature, but so far, one of the ones you chose have scored. So Gyökeres is on the score sheet. So that's a good shout. Yeah, 4-0, 5-0. We need something like that, MJ. We need a big win to get us over the hump of that United game. Although it's insignificant, like I keep saying, we're going to finish top of the Champions League. Something's going on. I don't know what's going on. There's some sort of argument. Mr. Jorginho was saying I was got my shirt pulled or whatever. Potential penalty check for KAIRAT. Sorry, I must have missed it. I did see them attacking, but they're checking whether it's a penalty. Why? Who pulled his shirt? Oh my god, they're gonna. So Arsenal score and then they give away a penalty immediately. That's unbelievable. Oh, it looks like Calafiori might have pulled his shirt. I'm not sure. Well, I was hoping we keep a clean sheet. Oh my god, the referee's going to check it. That means he's gonna give it. You know what we're gonna say for that? Right. Potential penalty check against the Arsenal. Yep, he's gonna give it. It's a penalty. Why would Calafiori do that? That's unbelievable when Kepa was right there. But would he have gotten to the ball though? That's the only thing, because I think he wouldn't have gotten to the ball anyway. Let's see it from here. Would he have gotten to the ball? And the other player could have got maybe not. Maybe he won't give a penalty. I mean, he did pull the shirt, but is this referee going to be a dodgy one? Penalty. Right, so it's a penalty for KAIRAT already. Arsenal just scored, and then Calafiori has gone and given a penalty away. Right. It's a crazy start to this game. I'm not sure why Calafiori decided to pull his shirt, to be honest with you. It was unnecessary. It wasn't that deep, but these things happen. It's only KAIRAT. It's only the first 5 minutes. Maybe Kepa saves it. Let's see if Kepa can save a penalty. Would be good if he can. Looks like the Jorginho guy, the one that got pulled, is the one that's going to take it. Come on, Kepa. Right. Jorginho. And he scores. It's 1-1. Arsenal 1, KAIRAT 1. That's crazy. That's nuts, honestly. I thought we'd keep a clean sheet today. And we've given them a goal in the first 5 minutes, literally after Gyökeres scores. Look at these Kazakhstani or Azerbaijani You can only laugh, guys. Honestly, you can only laugh. This game really means nothing. Look. The name, his name is coming off his shirt. That's how hard Calafiori pulled it. Literally, one of the letters of his shirt, the R from Jorginho, is coming off his shirt. This is crazy. Look, he's happy. He can't believe it. He's probably getting a fat bonus for scoring in this game. Let's have a look around Europe, see what's going on, guys. I'm sorry, I just have to laugh. Right, mascara on the ball now. Oh, here we go. There is goals. So Athletic Club 1, Sporting Lisbon 0, Liverpool 0, Karabakh 0, Barcelona 0, Copenhagen 1. Where is Peakster? Wow. If Peakster was here, I know he doesn't support them, but that's his capital city. Copenhagen are beating Barcelona so far. Here come Arsenal again. And the KAIRAT keeper gets it. Right. Monaco 0, Juventus 0, Ajax 0, Olympiacos 0, PSG 1, Newcastle 0. Oof. I was hoping Newcastle was going to do the same thing they did last time they played them out. But although it's away from home this time. Right, Dortmund 0, Inter 0, Napoli 0, Chelsea 0, Eintracht Frankfurt 0. As Miles Lewis Skelly is running forward. Plays a ball to Martinelli. Oh, is that a corner? Yes, it's a corner for Arsenal. There we go. Eintracht Frankfurt 0, Tottenham Hotspur 0, Atletico Madrid 0, Bodo Glimt 0, Leverkusen 0, Villarreal 0, Arsenal 1, KAIRAT 1, Pavos 0, Slavia Prague 0, Man City 0, Galatasaray 0, Club Brugge 1, Marseille 0, Benfica 0, Real Madrid 0. I wonder if Ethan Wanyeri is playing. Anyway, quickly. Union San Galua 0, Atalanta 0, and PSV 0, Bayern Munich 0. As the corner comes in from Eberici Eze. Doesn't go past the first man on the first post. It comes in again. KAIRAT clears it. Calafiori tries to shoot on the volley. Couldn't. KAIRAT plays it forward now. But the ball goes out for an Arsenal throw. Miles Lewis Skelly, this is a great game for him to gain some minutes, to gain some experience. Wonderful choice for Mikel Arteta to play him. I think this team that he's put out is actually good. It's a real opportunity for all these players to make a mark and also to put their name in the hat for other games to start, not just to come off the bench. You want to breed that competition in a club. You want, although you want to have a cemented first team, but you want them to uh, be kept on their toes by those right behind them. So I'm hoping Christian Norgard can make a name for himself just in case Odegaard keeps losing form. Um, because he hasn't been great lately. And to be honest, Subamendi, although it's a mixed bag, sometimes yes, sometimes no. Rice is obviously a must for me anyway, except for these kind of games. Ben White plays the ball to Kai Havertz at the byline, goes back to Noni. Noni now, Noni. Ooh, Noni lost the ball, and it's a throw in for KAIRAT as Ben White tried to get the ball back. Ben White captaining the team is fantastic as well. Looks like he wants to lead by example rather than just talk. Gyökeres is pressing faster, but bear in mind, here comes Eberici Eze, great control from him. 2 touches, he tried to play it to Noni, couldn't. KAIRAT get the ball back. Can't clear it. Miles Lewis Kelly now tries to play it to Ben White, loses it. KAIRAT come forward now. Oof. Oof, KAIRAT's attacking, boy. Who's that? I don't know. I need to get to know their names. Let me see. They're getting in each other's way, these KAIRAT players. Right, number 80 is Sorokin. Need to remember. So 80 is Sorokin now plays it to 14 Martinovic. Then Shirobakov. Miles Lewis Kelly fouls a KAIRAT plays a free kick. Miles, calm down. That's the problem with Miles Lewis Kelly. He's a fantastic talent and he will become a fantastic player in the future. But right now, because he's so raw, he has these little mistakes in him, like picking up cards, fouling players unnecessarily. Like this was they're gonna launch it into the box, these lot. Right, Martinovic, Sorokin, all of these players are up front now. Ball gets crossed in. A bad ball though. And Ben White just clears it. Not far enough. It's still with KAIRAT. KAIRAT. Calafiori now. Noni Madueke now. Plays it forward. Ooh, towards Martinelli who couldn't get it. Calafiori second ball. Martinelli third ball now. But only as far as KAIRAT. Martinelli now presses. And the ball goes all the way back to Kepa. I mean, look, this should be an easy win. It's just Arsenal are making it look more difficult than it should be. Man City have scored. Bayern Leverkusen have scored. Because Man City 1, Bayern Leverkusen 0. Atletico Club 1, Sporting Lisbon have equalized. It's 1-1 in that game. Copenhagen still 1 up. Now, Christian Mosquera. Christian Norgard. Kai Havertz. Playing Victor Gyökeres again. Oof. Looks like Kai Havertz is playing that 10 role right behind Victor Gyökeres and he's just trying to feed the striker. That might be a good partnership for them, I mean, that might become a great partnership, Arsenal. If Christian, I mean if Kai Havertz Kai Havertz starts playing behind Gyökeres and can feed him like that, then he might just make might just make a place for himself in the first team, and maybe we'll see Gyökeres get better. Because literally just before he scored, I was saying that look, if Mikel Arteta is able to coach him or get some sort of attacking coaches that can coach him into becoming. Here comes Martinelli, great ball by Calafiori to look for Martinelli. However, KAIRAT clear it, not far enough. Kai Havertz trying to get the ball back as a free kick for KAIRAT. Yeah, as I was saying, if any of the Arsenal coaches or Mikel Arteta himself are able to coach Victor Gyökeres into becoming a better player, and then we see maybe towards the end of the season or next season, somehow what they initially bought him for, or what everyone was saying he could become, he actually becomes, then he shuts me up and I have nothing else to say. And then I can say, well, you know what? He's improved, he's become better. And now I can say good things about him. But at the moment, the way he's playing and the way he was carrying himself is just not good enough. Yeah, look, he got another goal today. But look who we're playing. Kai Havertz chasing. Victor Gyökeres chasing. Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz shoots. 2-1 to the Arsenal! Goal! Lazo! Kai Havertz. I told you guys we need him back. We need him back desperately. His first start in many, 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 many moons. Already he's got his goal. It's Arsenal 2, KAIRAT 1. Kai Havertz could have played Victor Gyökeres in. However, this time he said, no, I want my goal. It's fantastic. Both of them were running for it. Kai Havertz got the ball. Victor Gyökeres made himself available. However, Kai Havertz thought, let me try my first goal. The ball from Ben White initially is onside as well, Kai Havertz. The ball initially, Victor Gyökeres was going for it. Then he let Kai Havertz take it, came into the box and shot. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. We need to see more of that. I know it's only KAIRAT we're playing, but Kai Havertz has been away for so long. For him to get back into form. Come on. Sorry. Oh, let me update the score. Damn it. See, I forgot to update the score again, guys. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Here come Arsenal again. Victor Gyökeres. Noni Madueke in front of him. Gyökeres plays it to Havertz. Plays it to Eze. Eze now. Eze. Why did you do that? Still holding up the ball. Plays it to Martinelli. Martinelli to Miles Lewis-Skelly. Oh, Miles Lewis-Skelly tried to play a very cute ball to Martinelli. Couldn't get there. Now Calafiori. Whoa, Calafiori's having a nightmare. What's going on? Calafiori's just come back from injury. Having a bit of a nightmare. Christian Norgard takes over from Mascara. Ben White now. I wish all games could have been like that. I wish all opposition could have been as weak as KAIRAT. And I know that's no disrespect to them. It's just I don't think they've faced a team like Arsenal, like as good as Arsenal have been this season. It's obviously probably a joy for them coming to London, watching this team, the throwing from Arsenal. But I doubt they have anything in their locker that can be able to stop Arsenal from really giving them a dropping and laying the smackdown on them. MJ says, come on, you Gunners. That's right. Come on, you Gunners. Ooh, Ben White grabs the ball. Fantastic touch by him. He plays it back to Kai Havertz. Forward to Victor Gyökeres, but the goalkeeper, his name is Anarbekov, grabs it right before Gyökeres can header it, but it looks like it's going to be a drubbing, guys. But that touch by Ben White, unbelievable. He nearly hit the player in his head, but, you know, then he backheeled it towards Kai Havertz again. Surely the ball went out. Throw in for the Arsenal. Calafiori. Eberici Eze. Got Lewis-Skelly with him. Still playing Eze. What a ball. Looking for Kai Havertz. Unlucky. Christian Mosquera goes down and the ref says it's a foul. Ah, don't tell me he's injured. But Admilson trying to get the ball. He did get away from Christian Mosquera, but Looks like he must have hit him on the back of his leg or something. But Christian Mosquera, what was he thinking? What was that? I didn't even see a touch or nothing. Oh, yeah, no, he did. He kicked him around his knee area. Definitely a foul. Right, Eberici Eze, Christian Norgard, Calafiori, Mosquera now. Calafiori plays it to Martinelli on the left-hand side. Martinelli comes inside. Crosses it in. Ooh, was looking for Victor Gyökeres. Unlucky. It seems like everyone's looking for Victor Gyökeres today. Seems like they want him to get his first hat-trick. Or they want him to do some sort of damage in this game. Quickly, let's have a look. Athletic Club 1, Sporting Lisbon 1, Liverpool 2, Karabakh 0. How did they score 2 in that short space of time? Last we checked, it was 0-0, but Liverpool scored 2 now against Karabakh. Barcelona 0, Copenhagen 1. Monaco 0, Juventus 0. Here comes Noni Madueke on the right-hand side. Plays it back to Christian Mosquera. Christian Norgard. Mosquera. Nearly lost it again, but kept it. Well done. Plays it to Christian Mosquera. You can see the rawness. He's very similar to how Saliba was when he first come to the Arsenal, Christian Mosquera, meaning that his ceiling is very high as the ball goes long forward. Noni Madueke now. Ben White. Kai Havertz. Gyökeres. Ooh, unlucky Arsenal. Great play by the Arsenal. It looks like Arsenal of old. The one-touch, two-touch football. Ben White very involved in everything. Almost. Right, let's get back. So Monaco 0, Juventus 0, Ajax 0, Olympiacos 0, PSG 1, Newcastle 0, Dortmund 0, Inter 0, Napoli 0, Chelsea 1. Frankfurt 0, Tottenham 0, Atletico Madrid 1, Bodo Glimt 0, Leverkusen 1, Villarreal 0, Arsenal 2, KAIRAT 1, Pavos 1, Slavia Prague 0, Man City 1, Galatasaray 0, Club Brugge 2, Marseille 0. Now that's a shock. Benfica 0, Real Madrid 0, Union Saint-Galois 0, Atalanta 0, PSV 0, Bayern Munich 0. Guys, let me tell you something. It's not far away to say that Arsenal have a fantastic chance of winning this Champions League this season. I'm telling you. And that's not based off what I'm seeing them do against KAIRAT now. It's based off what I'm seeing the other teams, our so-called rivals, are doing. Look, man, I don't see anyone other than PSG really that might give us a tough game. I mean, the next best challengers was Bayern Munich, and they came to the Emirates and got the smackdown laid on them. So, here comes Arsenal again. Kai Havertz in the box. Ooh. Goes straight to the goalkeeper. What I'm trying to say is that the Barcelonas of this world, the Bayern Munichs, the Real Madrids, the Man Cities, they all have issues. They all have problems. They all don't look very formidable. Obviously, PSG are the holders and they'll probably be the biggest test. But from what I'm seeing, and that's not because I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm just as a neutral, I say this. Arsenal look like the strongest team in that competition. And remember, it's a knockout competition. So over 2 legs in the knockout stages. I mean, I can't see anyone really coming to the Emirates from the teams that I mentioned, other than maybe some of the Premier League teams if they go further down in the competition. But I see them getting knocked out easily. Here comes Arsenal. But it is a very difficult competition to win. I'd rather just focus on the Premier League now. As Noni Madueke, but if we can win both of them or even do a treble, that would be fantastic. Whoa, great play by Noni Madueke as he skills his way back and plays it to Christian Norgard. Now Calafiori. Calafiori runs forward with the ball. He's got Miles Lewis-Skelly, who he plays it to. Miles to Martinelli. Back to Miles Lewis-Skelly, who crosses it. Oh, Victor Gyökeres with an open goal and misses. My God! Any striker in form would have put that away, but it's not as bad. I mean, you can miss those one. He tried to put a toe to it, but he went over the crossbar. Even he's shaking his head. The play between Martinelli and Miles Lewis Skelly was fantastic. And look, Miles Lewis Skelly, this is why Miles Lewis Skelly is angry, because he put it on a plate for Gyökeres. And again, look, even Mikel Arteta is screaming his head off. He's getting angry. Look at Victor Gyökeres. He knows he's looking to the left to see what Miles Lewis Kelly is thinking. Miles Lewis Kelly punched the air out of frustration because that should have been a goal. And Miles Lewis Kelly wanted his assist. So it's not just the fans that are getting frustrated with Victor Gyökeres. It's also his teammates. And the reason why his teammates are getting frustrated is because when he scores and they're the ones assisting him, obviously the assist counts as well. And a lot of people look at assists for players, and that puts their stock up, and that puts their prices up, and it helps them in their career. So when they have strikers that are not finishing balls like Miles Lewis Skelly's ball that he put on a plate for any striker, you know, all you had to do is just direct it into the goal, and he couldn't. Right now, Gyökeres is into it again. There we go, and he loses the ball again. Right. Oh, Martinelli got nutmegged, but he gets the ball back. Christian Norgard now. This game is fun. This game is fun. Ebricheze. There's a clear quality difference here between the two teams. It's men's versus boys. It's just that we're being clumsy. Here's a corner for Arsenal. It's unbelievable because you can see the difference in quality between the two teams. However, it's just Arsenal shooting themselves in the foot. We should have been easily 4-1 up now. 4-0 easily if we didn't give them a penalty. I mean, MJ did call it. He said 4-0, but we should have been 4-0 up already in 20 minutes. Right, it's another corner. Noni Madueke is going to take it from the right-hand side now. I must say, this is a fun game to watch, though. Right, come on, guys. Noni Madueke, Noni Madueke, Noni Madueke. Here comes the ball in. Back post. Christian Norgard went for it. Couldn't KAIRAT take it out now. Ebricheze plays it back to Noni. Noni Madueke gets a second chance and he runs into the box. Oh, great skill from Noni. Noni shoots. Oh, lucky Noni. I wish he scored that one. His techers were fantastic. He looked like, I don't know, Zinedine Zidane in the box there for a moment. Twisting, turning, dancing. Here we go. Later. Look at that. In between two players, got away from them. Passed another player, then took a shot. Bish, bash, bosh. Oh, no, you got to commend that KAIRAT defender. He put his life on the line against that shot. Unlucky, son. Here comes Noni Madueke again. If we don't go 4-1 in half time, then I'll go crazy because we are really hammering them. We really should be scoring another 2 or 3 in this half. And putting a marker down. Here comes Arsenal. Noni again. Ooh, the keeper punches it out. Oh, Calafiori again fouling another player, but this time in the KAIRAT box. You're already on a yellow card, son. Be careful. We don't need the player sent off. I have a feeling that Mikel Arteta might take Ricardo Calafiori off in halftime. Look at the stats. Passes completed. Arsenal 108 versus 31 from KAIRAT. Possession or pass accuracy 89% versus 66%. Ridiculoso. Redonkulous. Right. Kai Havertz with a great ball back. See, this is what I'm saying. Something different about him. He's got this, I don't know, this classiness, this suave, this I don't know what to call it, what word to say, but he's got something about him that he's not stiff. Whereas in Gyökeres just looks stiff. You know what I mean? That's a big difference between Kai Havertz and Victor Gyökeres. Great ball by Miles Lewis Skelly to Martinelli. Martinelli runs inside but loses the ball. Unlucky. Great defending by KAIRAT. Now Miles Lewis Skelly chasing back. But Calafiori gets the ball. Oof. Tried to play it to Christian Norgard. Couldn't. KAIRAT going forward now. There's a throw in for KAIRAT. Ooh, Atletico Club has scored. It's 2-1 in that game. Athletic Club 2, Sporting Lisbon 1. Christian Norgard, great defending. Ooh, come on, ref. That was a foul from Ed Nielsen. I mean, look, Christian Norgard. Christian Mosquera is doing a decent job against their Ed Nielsen or Ed Milson. What's his name? Ed Milson. We haven't seen much of Ed Milson. It sounded like he's their main attacking threat, him and Jorginho. Both of them really been, other than the penalty from Jorginho, they've been fairly quiet. Mosquera's done a decent job against Ed Milson. Martinelli now. The great partnership between Miles Lewis Skelly and Martinelli as well. I wonder how this lineup would do against the Premier League team. Honestly, I'm not even joking. I would like to see how they would do. Not like a top Premier League team, but I mean like a mid-table, bottom of the league, like a Tottenham, something like that. See how they fare against them, do against them. Martinelli. KAIRAT look like they're getting a little bit frustrated because they can see they're being outplayed by a second string Arsenal team. They obviously know this. They know it's not the first team, so that must frustrate them as well. Must be embarrassing. Even though our second team is, like I said, it can easily beat many Premier League teams, so they shouldn't really be that disgruntled. To be honest with you, handball surely no. Okay. Um, but they're still playing. They're still in the game. It's only 2-1. You never know. Anything can happen. Look what Manchester United did to Arsenal. Ajax has scored against Olympiacos. It's Ajax 1, Olympiacos 0, Leverkusen 1, Villarreal 0. No one scored. Manchester City are 2 now. Havas has got 1 against Slavia Prague. Here comes Arsenal. Miles Lewis Kelly with a shot. Unlucky, son. Yeah, do that. Do more of that, Miles. We know you got it in your locker. Please do more of that. It's a shame Frankfurt hasn't scored at home yet. I'm actually shocked that Chelsea has gone and scored against Napoli. Let me see who scored that. Who was that? And oh, it's 1-1 in that game. As soon as I clicked on it. My God. Enzo Fernandez scored a penalty, but someone scored for Napoli. They're not showing who yet. But it's 1-1 in that game. I literally just clicked on it and it became 1-1. That's funny. That's funny. But wait. Antonio Vergara on the 33rd minute. Jeez. 1-1. Napoli 1. Chelsea 1. Right, here we go. Eberici Eze. Oh, what a ball by Eze too. Victor Gyökeres. It's his back. Victor Gyökeres shoot. Bro, just prayer, fam. My God, man. It's just not happening for him. Not even against the KAIRAT. It's just not happening. He could have had a hat trick. I'm telling you, put any other striker there, they would have had a hat trick already. Here comes Kai Havertz. Oh, too hard. He tried to play Noni Madueke in. Couldn't. It was a little bit too deep for him. A little bit too hard. He couldn't chase it. Here comes KAIRAT now. Guys, Arsenal genuinely should be by 5 goals up. Genuinely. I can't believe Victor Gyökeres, yeah, he should have had a hat-trick already, my God. Kai Havertz. Noni plays it to Victor Gyökeres again in the box. No one with him this time, though. Is he going to hold the ball up well? He's got the ball. Ben White with him. He plays Ben White now. Noni again. That ball from Eberici Eze, though, to look for Victor Gyökeres. This brother, his balls are ridiculous. He needs to get more starts in the Premier League, man. Honestly, hopefully this is a good shout for him to tell Mikel Arteta I should be playing. Play him instead of Odegaard for a while. Get that hunger back in Odegaard. You need to breed competition. Miles Lewis-Skelly tried to play a ball to Eberici Eze. Couldn't. Gave the ball straight to KAIRAT. Here comes Ed Milson. Ed Milson loses the ball to Christian Norgard. He wants a free kick. Ref says no. Kai Havertz now. Noni Madueke. Come on, Noni. Ben White. Christian Mosquera played a wicked ball. Gyökeres, and he misses, but Martinelli is there. Is it offside? I can't believe it. Bro, I can't believe it, bro. I cannot believe it. I swear to God, how did he miss that? Martinelli scores eventually at the back of the back post, but it seems to be offside. But please explain this to me. Ben White plays a wicked ball to Christian. Oh, it was Kai Havertz that was offside. Regardless, Kai Havertz put it on a plate for Gyökeres again, and he missed it. If Martinelli was not there, that ball would have not seen the back of the net. Kai Havertz must be thinking, what? Bro, 2 balls got put on a plate. There seems to be beef between Mosquera and there's a goal check. Oh, they're going to check it. Because Martinelli wasn't offside. Gyökeres wasn't offside, but it looked like Kai Havertz was offside. They're just checking it now. But regardless, even if they give us this goal, guys, unbelievable. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand how Victor Gyökeres keeps missing these goals. How, man? Like, I swear down, I'm telling you. Kai Havertz put it on a plate for him. Miles Lewis-Skelly put it on a plate for him. They're all looking for him. He could have had 4 or 5 goals already. But he's only got 1. And this is against KAIRAT, guys. Like, I'm lost for words. I'm lost for words. It's a goal. Fantastic. Goal reviewed has been given. Martinelli scores. It's Arsenal 3, KAIRAT 1. Juan Taramera. Well done, guys. No offside. Unbelievable. But look at this. That ball from Christian Norgard, though. Unbelievable to Kai Havertz. I just don't understand. How Victor Gyökeres missed that. I just don't understand, man. I really don't. It's just not happening for this guy. My God, it's just not happening for him. It's not even funny, and I know I'm laughing, right? I would get pissed off, but this game is meaningless. So you can't really get angry. But it's like, can you imagine if this was an important game and he's missing like that? Here comes Arsenal again. Kai Havertz. Arsenal on the attack, on the counter attack. 4 against 3. Victor Gyökeres, but he plays Martinelli. He shoots. Oh, Victor Gyökeres. Oh, and he misses again. I don't know what else to say, guys. He missed again. He misses again from right in front of the goal. If Mikel Arteta doesn't look at it and think, yo, what is happening here, bro? That was again another Arsenal attack. Fantastic attack from Arsenal. Kai Havertz played the ball into Martinelli. Martinelli shoots. The keeper saves it. It goes right to Victor Gyökeres, who heads it to the side. And it goes out. All he had to do is head it forward and it goes in. What is going on with this guy? What else do I have to say? What else do I have to say? I'm going crazy here. Yeah, this has got to be a 6-1, a 7-1, an 8-1. Their whole team is defending now. They know they're not going to get another attack out of this Arsenal team. against the Arsenal. Here comes, I'll tell you what, Christian Norgard has been playing fantastic. He definitely deserves to get a call up in the next Premier League game. Ben White is playing his socks off. These men really want to make a name for himself to get into the first team. Like, really, really. Look, they're showing onside. Wow. Just on the line as well, Kai Havertz. But again, that miss from Victor Gyökeres. My God. Woo! The reason why I'm laughing because I feel vindicated because this game shows you. This game is showing the world what Victor Gyökeres is really like. He can't even score against KAIRAT, and they're putting it on a plate for him. They're putting it on a plate for him twice. Miles Lewis-Skelly and Kai Havertz. Christian Norgard's playing fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And again, guys, I understand it's only KAIRAT. I get it. But there's still a team that's in the Champions League. So they're at a certain level. I get a very low one compared to Arsenal. But here comes Victor Gyökeres if he misses this. And it's goal! Oh my God! Oh my God! Is it a goal? Did it go over the line? I'm baffled, fam. I'm baffled. Was he offside? What happened? Well, it didn't go over the line. Goal line clearance by brother. It's not happening for this guy. Brother, it's not happening for this guy. Excuse me, guys. I'm a little bit under the weather. I got a cough, but I'm recovering from a cold and flu towards the end of it now. But I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. Again, another one. But this time, obviously, it's a goal line clearance. But if he had shot it a little bit harder, he wouldn't have caught up with it. But like, he must be thinking right now, my God, what is happening? Here comes Kai Havertz again. Noni. Noni's got Victor Gyökeres right there. He plays him in. Oh, that was a little bit too hard. That's not Victor Gyökeres' fault. Noni Madueke played it a little bit too hard. Couldn't make no connection with the ball and the keeper came out. They're literally trying to feed him, man. Literally. And he's only got one goal. Arsenal are winning 3-1, but he's only got one goal. And they're literally feeding him. Literally. KAIRAT must be thinking, raw, like, what is going on? Who the hell are we facing here? And this is not even Arsenal's first team. Can you imagine? Ben White playing fantastic. Kai Havertz playing fantastic. Everyone on this team playing absolutely fantastic. The only thing I'm concerned about is that Kai Havertz is just not happening for him. Right, Mosquera now. We're coming towards the end of the first half. I doubt there's much injury time. Maybe a couple of minutes because of the VAR checks and the penalty and so on. But right, Christian Norgard. Noni Madueke. No need to Ben White, but a little bit too hard. Again, that's the second time now. Second or third time Noni's trying to play a player in, and there's too much pace on the ball. It gets away from the player he's trying to play in, which is not good. Christian Norgard. Eberici Eze. Kai Havertz is everywhere. Honestly, I like it. I like it so much. He's really playing like a number 10. MJ says Gyökeres really has some training to do, mate. Honestly, MJ, I don't understand it anymore, man. I really don't. I really don't get it with this Bray, man. they're all putting it on a plate for him, and it just keeps missing, keeps missing. I mean, that last one with Kai Havertz, who squared it across the. Luckily, Martinelli was there to finish it. Luckily, Martinelli was there to finish. But is he not embarrassed himself? I mean, does he not feel embarrassed? Like, I don't understand, man. Like, it's so confusing, honestly. Like, honestly. Oh, Højlund scored for Napoli. It looks like Napoli 2, Chelsea 1. Rasmus Højlund. Yeah, I had a feeling Chelsea was going to get battered in this game. Honestly, I don't know how they went 1-0 up. I know it's a penalty, but here come Arsenal. Martinelli with a shot from outside the box. Ooh, unlucky. 3 minutes injury time. Martinelli was trying it to go for the top bins. Ooh, not far off, just a little bit too high. If he didn't bend his back a little bit too much and stayed a little bit more curved forward, that ball would have started dipping. But he leaned back. That's the problem. When you lean back, the ball goes like that. It shoots upwards. But when you curve a little bit more, you stay a little bit more curved, then the ball will go up and then dip down. But in the moment, it's difficult to always like adjust yourself in the moment. The ball's just pinballing everywhere in midfield. Here come KAIRAT though. They found some space. And number 20, who's that? Tapalov. And then he loses it and it goes out. Well, he kicks it against Miles Lewis Skelly's a throw in for KAIRAT. Oh my God. Fred's holding his back like he broke it. What's happened? Tony Madweke, what did you do, fam? Oh, it's just a shoulder barge in his back and he held his back like he broke it. Bloody hell, mate. Jorginho, you know. Yeah, this KAIRAT manager or coach is thinking, this is crazy. We're not doing nothing here. Victor Gyökeres, I can't. Look, listen, I'm hoping, right? That at some point something clicks and then he becomes the total opposite of everything that I'm saying now. I'm hoping. I want him to do good. This is what people don't understand. People think I'm just hating on him or bashing him for no reason. I'm going according to how he's playing. But I hope and pray for his sake because he wears this Arsenal emblem. I mean, sorry, here. He wears this Arsenal emblem, right? The ball goes out. He wears his Arsenal emblem, so I'll always support him. That's not the issue. The issue here is I'm only reacting towards what I'm seeing from him. So if overnight somehow things change and in the next 10 games he's banging in goals left, right, and center, what can I say? I'm going to be like, yo, yeah, finally. And I'm going to clap my hands for him. I'm going to shout his name out again. Ooh, Kai Havertz, be careful. That was a high foot. But at the moment, especially in this game where you'd expect him against a team like KAIRAT to get a hat-trick. And he could have been on a hat-trick in the first 20, 25 minutes. Instead, he's only got 1 out of 3 goals that we've scored. And twice they've put it on the plate for him and he missed. It's unacceptable, man. It's unacceptable. And here we go. It's half-time, guys. Adjust the time quickly. I can't believe it, man. I cannot believe it. Mobile Solution. It's the first time I see Mobile Solution. He says OK7. What do you mean OK7, brother or sister? I don't know what you are, but thank you for joining us and welcome to the Armament Factory. But it's half time and I'm going to make myself a quick cup of tea. And then once I'm back, we're going to talk a little bit more about what's happening here. But in the meantime, guys, enjoy your half time. Go to the bathroom. Go make yourself a cup of tea. And we'll be back in the next 5 minutes or so. Adios, amigos. I'll see you in 5. Right, boom, and I'm back. So let's talk about it, guys. So the first half, obviously, look, Arsenal playing KAIRAT Almaty, right? So this is a team that the level of this team, you know, I'd put it at maybe championship, mid-table championship. I don't even know whether they'll do very good in the championship. Yeah, they're in in the Champions League. It's just about the quality and the level, guys. So obviously, Arsenal being top of the Premier League, Arsenal being top of the Champions League, I'm not gonna find it difficult to play against the Kairat Almaty. It's kind of a training game, hence why the many changes from Mikel Arteta. Now, the only negative I'd say there's not much negative. Everyone's really playing, everyone's really showing their quality on the pitch, from Christian Norgard to the captain Ben White to Noni Madueke, Eberici Eze, Mars Lewis Skelly, Mosquera, Calafiori, Kai Havertz, Gabriel Martinelli, except for Victor Gyökeres. Now, that doesn't mean that he is being terrible. No, his all-round play, I'd give him, is pretty decent. Again, it's only Kairat. His goal scoring in this game leaves a lot to be desired, guys. Honestly, honestly. I get a lot of stick for keep on bashing him, or not, not bashing him, pause, but talking negatively about him. A lot of people don't understand it. A lot of people would be like, yeah, but, you know, give him time. I don't I don't understand that. Like, what does that mean, give him time? Like, how much time? A year, 2 years, 10 years, 50 years? What are we talking here? A week, a month? Because he's been playing from before the season started, so preseason. Now, he wasn't here for the whole of the preseason. He came and started the preseason once the Emirates Cup started, maybe a week or so before the Premier League. So he played a couple of games at the Emirates preseason, which we obviously won. And I went to one of them and I saw him score. But since then, nothing formidable has happened, nor has he shown that he's capable to reach heights that Haaland, for example, has reached. And not necessarily meaning he's going to get his amount of goals, but the style of play, the holding up, the shoving the defenders, the frustrating the defenders. And I keep saying this, other than in this game here against Kairat, I don't remember anybody in the Premier League, from the Manchester City defenders all the way to the Wolves defenders who are bottom of the league, that really feared him, or were frustrated by him, or really felt pressure from him. They all kind of had him in his pocket. Maybe against the Leeds game, that's it. The Leeds defenders struggled a little bit against him. Other than that, nobody really worries about Victor Gyökeres. And that's the worrying thing for the Arsenal support, is that if you have a striker that nobody fears and nobody worries about, then they're going to play very well against him and very easily. And then he becomes a moot point for us to have him on the pitch, because, like I said, he's impotent. I mean, in this game here now, you'd expect Victor Gyökeres, who's played in the Champions League and scored, I think, a hat trick against Man City when he was at Sporting Lisbon, if I'm not mistaken. Now, a lot of people would say, yeah, but in the Sporting Lisbon team, the players there weren't as good as the Arsenal players, so everything would go through him. He was the vocal point. Whereas in the Arsenal team, other players try to score, as you saw, Kai Havertz, Martinelli, Nono Madueke. They all try and get in on it. So not everything is going through him. But again, even if that was the case, the chances that you do get, surely you're going to put them away. And then when your teammates are putting it on a plate for you, I mean, you saw the frustration from Miles Lewis Skelly. He just went, oh, like that, not to celebrate. He was punching the air to figure, how did you miss that? Because he was ready to celebrate, and you took away his assist, you took away his celebration. Right, the players are coming out of the tunnel now. But what I mean is that surely you would have taken this game as a game to show that, no, listen, guys, yeah, I'm struggling, but look what I can do. And this will eventually oh, changes are being made for the Arsenal. Hikapié is coming on, surely for Calafiori because he's got a yellow card. Odegaard's coming on for who though? Right. So Hikapié's come on and Odegaard's come on. The ref seems to like Odegaard. They're not best friends. Yeah, Miles Lewis Skelly and Calafiori has come off. Hikapié and Odegaard. Oh, wow. Okay. I think they made a mistake because Miles Lewis Skelly's still on the pitch. What's going on? Now, this ain't right. They haven't put the right names. So it's not Miles Lewis Skelly. It must have been Calafiori that's come off. Hold on. Oh, it's not showing yet, but anyway, kickoff is about to be imminent, guys. We're about to kick off. Arsenal now kicking right to left, and here we go. We have liftoff. Arsenal kicking right to left, and KAIRAT left to right. And here we go. Let's see what we can do in the second half. So, like I said, Odegaard's come on, and Hikapié is gone. So Hikapié has come on for Calafiori, like I said, and Odegaard has come on for Kai Havertz. I'm surprised he took Kai Havertz off, though. That's very strange. I like the way Kai Havertz playing. Maybe because he doesn't want him to get injured again. Trying to protect him. I'm not sure why they said Miles Lewis Skelly. Right, Martinelli back to Miles Lewis Skelly. Hikapié now. Christian Mosquera to Noni. Come on, Noni on the right hand side now. Noni. Back to Mosquera now. Odegaard. Hikapié. Martinelli, great ball. Martinelli now on the left hand side now. Going to the byline. Crosses it in. Anyone? Victor Gyökeres. Odegaard. Odegaard heads it but straight at the goalkeeper. Well done, captains. Come on. He's already had a shot on target. Great header from Odegaard. A little bit too weak. Keeper saw it coming. But great start to the second half, guys. Here we go. Gyökeres pressing. Gyökeres pressing. Pardon me. Great play by Ben White. It's a throw in. I would have liked to see Ben White captain the whole game, like being the captain for the whole game, but seems like he wanted Odegaard to come on and have a few minutes. Odegaard now. Oh, we missed a slide tackle on KAIRAT. Get the ball and they're on the attack now. KAIRAT going forward. KAIRAT, but here comes Martinelli. Great defending from Martinelli to come back and help his defense anyway. But KAIRAT still with the ball. Miles Lewis Skelly now. And it's a throw in for KAIRAT. Right, so Barcelona's gotten back into this game. So quickly, if we go through the scores across Europe now. So Athletic Club 2, Sporting Lisbon 1, Liverpool 2, Karabakh 0, Barcelona 1, Copenhagen 1, Monaco 0, Juventus 0, Ajax 0, Olympiacos 0. I thought Ajax scored. They must have taken a goal away as Arsenal come with the attack. And it gets fizzled out and KAIRAT get the ball back. Anyway, PSG 1, Newcastle 1. Come on, you Ooners. Alright, lads. PSG 1, Newcastle 1, Dortmund 0, Inter 0. Gyökeres couldn't get the ball. Oh, Gyökeres score! If you don't score, oh my god, and again! Martinelli wrestled the ball off one of the defenders, gave it to Gyökeres, and the keeper quickly come out and got the ball off of Gyökeres's feet. Dortmund 0, Inter 0, Napoli 2, Chelsea 1. Eintracht Frankfurt 0, Tottenham 1. That's a bit annoying. Right, Odegaard. Got Noni with him, and he's got Ben White with him. He crosses it in. Martinelli looking for it. Gyökeres looking for it. But KAIRAT get the ball back and they clear it. As I said, Eintracht Frankfurt 0, Tottenham 1. Let's quickly see who scored that. Colom 1, he scored that. Funny enough, he was in a car crash the other day. Not a life-threatening one, but the wheels on his Ferrari went off. Or bus or whatever. So that is Tottenham 1. I mean, Eintracht Frankfurt 0, Tottenham 1. Atletico Madrid 1, Bodo Glimt 1. Bodo Glimt, I can't believe it. Leverkusen 2, Villarreal 0, Arsenal 3, KAIRAT 1, Pavos 1, Slavia Praha 1, Man City 2, Galatasaray 0, Club Brugge 2, Marseille 0, Benfica 2, Real Madrid 1, Larmer Union San Galois 0, Atlanta 0, PSV 0, Bayern 0. Real Madrid once again losing away from home. Unbelievable. Well, anyway, let's get back to our game now. Let's get ready to rumble. What's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on here, lads? Christian. Oh God. I tell you what, Odegaard has come on and really what's going on here? Come on now. What's this happening to me? Sorry, as I was saying, Odegaard has really come alive in the second half. I mean, not come alive because he wasn't on the first half, but he's really lively. That's the word. He's come on and he's been very lively in the second half for Arsenal, which is good because his form has kind of dipped recently, which is a shame. And hopefully now it will pick up and he can bring that into the Premier League as well. I'm just happy Newcastle will have a goal back. What is going on here, man? This is frustrating me now. Right, Kepa with the ball now. Oh, if he's lagging, I don't know what's going on. I think there's something wrong with my internet. Done, which is not good. I don't know what's going on. As I was saying, Odegaard really lively in the second half. Well, it does look like they've taken their foot off the gas a little bit. I mean, there's no urgency like there was in the first half. KAIRAT, they're allowing KAIRAT to play a little bit more, which is very strange. Right, let me see what is going on here. Let me see what is going on here. Let me see. Looks like Barcelona scored again. Lamine Yamal gave it to Lewandowski, and Lewandowski finished it off, mate. Here comes Man City. I'm just watching some of the goals. Man City against Galatasaray. They're going to score a third. No, Galatasaray get the ball back. Liverpool just had a chance with Verts. They got a corner against Karabakh. It's Liverpool 3, by the way. They've scored another one. Bombo. Liverpool destroying Karabakh. But you expect that at Anfield. Come on, what is it you're expecting? Dortmund, Inter Milan still 0-0. Napoli, Chelsea still 2-1. This is so frustrating what's happening. Benfica still beating Real Madrid 2-1. Mourinho against his old team. Ekatike just scored for Liverpool. It's 4-0 in that game. See, we should have been playing like that, really. Right, so here comes a corner for Arsenal. Eberici Eze. Boom! Oh, and the keeper grabs it. Unlucky. Still Arsenal 3, KAIRAT 1. Liverpool 4, Karabakh 0. You see, we should be like that as well, really. It should be 4-5-6-0 for Arsenal. If Gyökeres had converted those goals, and if Edmilson is going down, he can't hack the Premier League level. He needs to come off. KAIRAT making 2 changes. Oh snap! That looks like Turkish there on the KAIRAT bench as one of the Champions League officials. Mobile Solutions, where you from and who are you and what's going on? And welcome for the first time, by the way. Don't know if you're still in the chat or not. Not many people here with us today, unfortunately. A lot of the regulars are not here. It may be because it's an insignificant match or it's a midweek match. Usually midweek, not a lot of people turn up. Ah. Not only is it midweek, but it's also in the evening time. Not everyone is able to stay and watch these games, especially if they got work the next day or school or whatever. Here come Arsenal again. Martinelli on the left hand side. Miles Lewis Kelly. Ooh la la. KAIRAT had to clear it again. It's another Arsenal corner now. Short corner from Abarici Eze with Martinelli. Plays it back to Abarici Eze. Noni Madueke. Martinelli. Crosses it. Oh, another corner for the Arsenal. Bloody, bladder, bladder. It's just corners. Corners galore for the Arsenal. Corners galore for the Arsenal. Corners galore for the Arsenal. Bish, biddy, bish, bash, bush, bush. Ah, header at the back post from Christian Norgard. Unlucky son. Unlucky son. Nearly a goal for the Arsenal. Eze with a great cross forward. Back posted it, but Christian Norgard tried to get his head on it. Couldn't. Well, here we go again. Miles Lewis Kelly now bringing the ball forward. Miles Lewis Kelly. Martinelli plays it all the way back to Kepa. Kepa must be annoyed that he couldn't keep a clean sheet in this game. It's not his fault. Calafiori shouldn't have really pulled the player back, but my God, Leverkusen 3, Villarreal 0. Wow. Wow. Oof, Liverpool 5 now. Liverpool 5, Karabakh 0. You see, that's how to do it. That's how you're supposed to do it. And you know why that is? Because they got a proper striker up front. If we had Ekatike up front, he would have had his hat trick in this game. It would have been 6-1 right now. Here comes KAIRAT. It goes out. But because we got a dud like Gyökeres up front, they're 5-0 up and they're gonna probably finish 7-8-0. While we should be scoring that much. And they're gonna keep a clean sheet probably as well. They're doing everything we're supposed to be doing. This is the problem and the frustration that the Arsenal fans get, is that we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing. We were supposed to beat Manchester United. We were supposed to beat Liverpool at home. We were supposed to beat Sunderland away from home. We were supposed to do these things and we didn't do them. Same thing in this game. In this game, we're supposed to be clear from KAIRAT now. We're supposed to be putting on the youngsters, the 18 and the 17-year-olds at this stage, being 6-0 up. Instead, we're still only 3-1 and we're allowing them to play. They're not going to go anywhere, but, we're not going to lose this game. Chelsea have equalized as 2-2 in that game. Bodo Glimt has gone up 2-1. My God, what's going on in Europe? Oh my God, we got to read through these scores. Guys, Athletic Club 2, Sporting Lisbon 2, Liverpool 5, Karabakh 0, Barcelona 2, Copenhagen 1, Monaco 0, Juventus 0. I think that's the only game still left goalless except for the PSV Bayern Munich. We'll get to it. Anyway, Ajax 0, Olympiacos 1. PSG 1, Newcastle 1. As Arsenal come, Odegaard with a header, unlucky straight at the keeper again. Odegaard now 2 headers, couldn't convert neither. Martinelli is just crossing it, cross after cross after cross. Great outside of the right foot. placed it on a sixpence for Odegaard. Instead of directing it to the corner, headed it straight at the goalkeeper again. Right. Monaco nil, Juventus nil, Ajax nil, Olympiacos 1, PSG 1, Newcastle 1, Dortmund nil, Inter Milan nil. That's another game that's still nil. Napoli 2, Chelsea 2, Eintracht Frankfurt nil, Tottenham Hotspur 1, Atletico Madrid 1, Bodo Glimt 2. That's away from home. That's in Madrid, by the way, guys. Leverkusen 3, Villarreal. No, Villarreal's so poor this season. Arsenal 3, KAIRAT 1. Pavos 2, Slavia Praha with a red card 1. Manchester City 2, Galatasaray 0. Club Brugge 2, Marseille 0. That's a shock, that is. Here we go. Benfica 3, Real Madrid 2. Jose Mourinho doing a job on Madrid. Union San Galois 0, Atalanta 0, and PSV 0, Bayern Munich 1. So there's 2 games left with no goals. That is Dortmund 0, Inter Milan 0, and Monaco 0, Juventus 0. And that's not a shock because both those games have an Italian team in it. Right. Oh, unlucky. Odegaard tried to let it go. It's still Odegaard. Tried to play Martinelli. Why didn't he play Eberechi Eze right there next to him? I don't understand that choice. He tried to play Martinelli rather than Eberechi Eze. You could have just put a short past him. He could have shot. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they're in competition with each other. You never know. Right. Christian Norgard. Victor Gyökeres loses the ball again. As soon as he get the ball, in that moment there, he did have 4 players around him. But every time this guy gets the ball, he loses it, man. Right. Gabriel Martinelli on the left-hand side now. He stops, looks back. He's got 2 players in front of him. He goes in between both of them. Gets into the box, crosses it in again, and it's another corner for the Arsenal. Oh, no, it didn't go out. KAIRAT still with the ball. Martinelli gets the ball back. My God, he's having a fantastic game. Eberechi Eze, again with Norgard. Eberechi Eze, Victor Gyökeres loses the ball again. He literally, oh my God, man. One shoulder barge and he's off the ball and KAIRAT get the ball back. Like, bro, you're big for nothing. Victor Gyökeres is big for nothing, bro. For nothing. Martinelli having an outstanding game. Again, tried to put it on the plate for Victor Gyökeres. This time, obviously, KAIRAT defended it and it went out for a corner. But I'm lost for words, guys. I'm really lost for words. Right, Christian Norgard picks up the ball. Christian Norgard having a fantastic game. Eberechi Eze to Martinelli. Unlucky Martinelli. This time didn't go for the cross. He tried to shoot on his left foot. Obviously not his favorite foot. I doubt it's his favorite foot. Right. Now the KAIRAT goalkeeper plays it. Oh, Ben White. Great play. Unlucky. Oh, who's gone down? Who was that? So sorry, guys. I was desperate for the bathroom. Just had to go to the toilet quickly. Anyway, I'm back. Seems like nothing has happened really. But what's going on here? Why am I so behind? Here we go. That's better. Here come Arsenal again. No, unlucky. Like I said, the second half, it seemed like Arsenal just took their foot off the gas. There's no urgency. I feel like Kai Havertz had a lot to do with the first half and the tempo we were playing at. I'm not sure why he took him off and put Odegaard on, because as soon as Odegaard went on, he looked like he looked lively, but he looked live. Ben White tried to play in Noni Madueke, couldn't. It's just not the same. It's not the same second half. This is very strange because usually, oh, here comes Gabriel Jesus getting warmed up. Well done. We needed some changes. Oh, here comes the youngsters, though. The first 17, 18-year-old. It's funny how he sent Ethan Wanyeri on loan, but then he brings these little youngsters with him in a Champions League game to play them, give them a little run out. Finally, Victor Yokra. I'm not even clapping him off. How about that? I'm not even clapping him off, man. Victor Yokres comes on for the youngster. Gabriel Jesus comes on as well. Brando Bailey Joseph comes on. And Gabriel Jesus comes on. Let's see what Bailey Joseph can do. Be nice if he gets a goal, by the way. It'll be good for Christian Mosquera to get 90 minutes under his belt as well. The Capier, obviously 45 minutes. But only Madueke, Odegaard again. Is he going to cross it in? He does, but there's nobody there this time. Gabriel Jesus should have been there, and he wasn't. Jorginho's coming off for KAIRAT. Obviously, not the same Jorginho that played for the Arsenal. Man like Baghdad's coming on. Man like Baghdad is the Iraqi. Looks like a Kazakhstani, Azerbaijani guy. He looks like he's from around that region, but he's called Baghdad. At 10 minutes left, guys, and Arsenal's making. Can't believe it. Can't believe the contrast between the first half and the second half. I mean, usually this season, our first half would start slow, and then the second half we'd go in hard. But this season, it seems like Arsenal. Oh, I mean, this game, sorry, seems a bit different. Right, let's just do the scores quickly. Athletic Club 2, Sporting Lisbon 2, Liverpool 5, Karabag nil, Barcelona 3, Copenhagen 1. That looks a bit more regular. Monaco nil, Juventus nil, as Noni Madueke goes down. Ajax 1, Olympiacos 2, PSG 1, Newcastle 1. Hopefully, Newcastle can get another goal there and get the 3 points. Dortmund nil, Inter Milan finally have scored. They're 1-0 up. Napoli 2, Chelsea 2, Eintracht Frankfurt nil, Tottenham 2. Oh, that's a good result for them. I thought they would lose over there. Atletico Madrid 1, Bodo Glimt 2. Right, free kick. Odegaard takes it, and the keeper gets out. And KAIRAT just about clear it. I wonder how Diego Simeone feels about Bodo Glimt going over there and clapping them up. Leverkusen 3, Villarreal 0, Pavos 2, Slavia Praha 1, Man City 2, Galatasaray 0. Ben White puts the ball in. Gabriel Jesus heads it back to the back post. Why? Noni, shoot. Too high, unlucky. Man City 2, Galatasaray 0, Club Brugge 3, Marseille 0, Benfica 3, Real Madrid 2. That's unbelievable. I can't wait for those highlights. Union Saint Galois 1, Atalanta 0, PSV 1, Bayern 1. I highly doubt that. As I say that Bayern Munich just scored. I was just about to say I highly doubt that Bayern are going to be happy with them drawing with PSV, and then they get the second goal. So it's PSV 1, Bayern 2. There's only one more game left. That's a 0-0, which is Monaco 0, Juventus 0. Every single other game has had goals in them, except for that one. All right, Christian Mosquera. Can we get another goal in this game, please? Was everything just done in the first half? We might have just done a first half stream and not streamed the second half. I mean, this is pitiful. This is redonkulous. We could have had 10 goals in the first half, and now we couldn't even get one in the second. Look at this KAIRAT players just pulling Noni Madueke. Noni, play it earlier, fam. Had a good game, though. Everyone's had a good game, I'll be honest. Arsenal Stadium is pretty much emptied now. It's like everyone thought they'll beat the traffic quickly, get out early. Which is a shame, because you really would like to see everyone stay till the end and support the team to the end. But I guess a lot of these season ticket holders, they go there so regularly, and like I said, this is an insignificant game. So they're thinking, well, I don't want to be staying in. Gabriel is. Oh, so it wasn't even Gabriel. It was that other that youngster, Joseph Bailey. No, Bailey Joseph. Great ball by Madueke, looking for him, but he couldn't get the ball. Would have been nice if he got a goal in this game. Miles Lewis Skelly chopping down a player. Free kick for KAIRAT. Looks like Barcelona got another one. It's Barcelona 4, Copenhagen 1. Whoa, Chelsea got another one. It's Napoli 2, Chelsea 3. I can't even believe it. That's ridiculous. All the Premier League teams are doing very well, except for Newcastle, who are drawing, which is not too bad, but you hope they can get a win. If they get a win, I think every single one of the Premier League teams have won. Liverpool's winning. Arsenal's winning. Chelsea's winning. Tottenham's winning. Man City's winning. Yeah. I mean, if Newcastle can get another goal, which we hope they can. Here come Arsenal. Jesus! Oh, he opened up his body, tried to place it in the bottom corner, but he couldn't. Unlucky, son. Unlucky. Yeah, yeah. He should do better. I'm glad he's frustrated with himself. Bailey Joseph done very well. Then Christian Norgard. So Gabriel Jesus, he was on the line. Really and truly, he shouldn't have placed it. He should have took a power shot. He tried to open his body and just tap it in, like kind of like bend it in towards the corner, but maybe he should have went with the power shot. He would have got a goal. Unlucky. This game is fizzled out, man. I don't think even Arsenal, like the players, even wanted to get. Very strange. I don't know. It's very strange. It just as soon as Kai Havertz went off, there wasn't real. There wasn't no real urgency or attack. I don't know. Or maybe he just told them, "Listen, guys, take your foot off the gas, put the handbrake on. We're done. You know, stick the fork in KAIRAT. They're done. We cooked them." I would have liked them to do what Liverpool have done and got the fours, the five. Here's Gabriel Jesus, and he gets a goal. As I'm talking, I'm saying I want another goal. Goal! Yes, oh, Gabriel Jesus. Well done, guys. I was literally just saying. I was hoping we could have got some more goals, the fours, the fives, and as I'm saying, a great ball comes in towards Gabriel Jesus. Let me see who played that ball. I think it's Christian Norgard, who's had a fantastic, absolutely fantastic game. Christian Norgard needs to play more for Arsenal. He's really made a good shout. Yes, I know it's only KAIRAT, but it's about what he's doing. You can only play who's in front of you. So give him a call up against a Premier League team or whatever. What happened? Oh, wait. Saying, wait, don't tell me they're checking it. Oh, no, change has been made. Sorry. Another youngster's coming on for Arsenal. That would be Marley Salmon or Jack Porter or if Ibrahim. Oh, Christian Norgard's coming off. He definitely, Ibrahim is coming on. So Ife Ibrahim is coming on. Norgard's going off. Fantastic play today from Norgard. Absolutely fantastic. He deserves to get man of the match. I'll be honest with you. Or at least he's one of the ones that will get a shot. Liverpool scored another one as well. They've scored 6 tonight. It's Liverpool 6, Karabag 0. Maybe we can get another 1 or 2 goals in here. It'll be great. Maybe one of those youngsters, Bailey Joseph or Ibrahim as well. Let's see how they do. Plus, it's great experience for them playing in the Champions League. Here comes Eberechi Eze. Eberechi Eze plays it to Noni. Noni now. Noni comes in, comes out, shoots, and the keeper saves it. Unlucky. Noni desperately wants a goal. He wants a goal. I don't think Noni's scored a goal for Arsenal yet, has he? Maybe he has, and I've forgotten. I don't remember. Noni desperately wants his goal, though. Come on, Newcastle. It's just you left, man. We need you to win. If Newcastle score another goal, here comes Eberechi Eze in plenty of space. He plays it to Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus, come on, score another one. Oh my God. He shoots it right at the keeper. He could have played it to Noni Madueke to get the goal, but he didn't. He went on his left foot and shot it right at the KAIRAT goalkeeper's chest. Oh, wait, hold on. What's going on? Did they take Oh, they took Gabriel Jesus' goal off. Was it offside? Why is it 3-1? I thought it was 4. Why? I'm so confused. Anyway, here comes Eberechi Eze. Eberechi Eze! Oh, unlucky. Tried to go for goal himself. Couldn't. 3 minutes injury time. I'm so confused as to what happened to Gabriel Jesus' goal. Did they get ruled offside? I didn't understand that. Here's Ibrahim. Here's Ibrahim. Ibrahim plays it forward to nobody. Straight to the KAIRAT keeper. I'm so confused. Seems like my stream is lagging big time, guys, today. I'm not sure why. Here comes Arsenal again. Noni. Gabriel Jesus. Odegaard shoots, and it goes out for a corner. Deflected and out for a corner. I'm so confused. I swear down, I thought that was a legitimate goal from Gabriel Jesus. When did they even take that off? Big deflection from Gyökeres' shot. From Odegaard's shot. It's corner. Can anybody get something from this corner? Hopefully one of the youngsters. Noni! Oh my god, man. Oh, Noni, what was you thinking? That's embarrassing, Noni. He shouldn't have done that. Yeah, he knows. He's shaking his head. He's hiding himself. That was embarrassing, Noni. You should never have done that. You should have passed it to somebody else. I mean, at least if you take a shot, make sure it goes on target. I mean, literally, Arsenal could have had at least 10 goals in this. Right, we're coming towards the end. We're in the last minute. Athletic Club 2, Sporting 2. Liverpool 6, Karabag 0, Barcelona 4, Copenhagen 1, Monaco 0, Juventus 0, Ajax 1, Olympiacos 2, Odegaard, and loses the ball. PSG 1, Newcastle 1, Dortmund 0, Inter 1, Napoli 2, Chelsea 3, Frankfurt 0, Tottenham 2, Atletico Madrid 1, Bodo Glimt 2, Leverkusen 3, Villarreal 0, Pavos 4, Slavia Praha 1, Man City 2, Galatasaray 0, Club Brugge 3, Marseille 0, Benfica 3, Real Madrid 2. That's probably the biggest upset of tonight. Union Saint Galois 1, Atalanta 0, PSV 1, Bayern Munich 2. I think the Benfica Real Madrid's the biggest upset. Everything else is pretty much as it's supposed to be. Actually, Club Brugge, Marseille. I mean, they're very similar in level, but I did think Marseille had more than that. Oh no, KAIRAT might get another goal, and they do. KAIRAT scores. So stupid. I can't believe it, man. I can't believe they allowed them to get another goal, man. That is absolutely ridiculous. Past injury time as well. It's supposed to be 3 minutes injury time only. Instead of Arsenal getting 10 goals, Arsenal got 3, and now the score line looks much more flattering to KAIRAT. It was a great goal, by the way, as well. Great piece of play, back post. Their number 99. I don't know who that is. Let's have a look. Ricardinho. Man like Ricardinho at the back post. Great play by KAIRAT. Ricardinho back post, and Arsenal couldn't keep a clean sheet. It's Arsenal 3, KAIRAT 2. I wonder what our actual first team would have done. By the way, I'm not happy with Odegaard today. He's come on and slowed the game down big time. The game's done, obviously. That was the last kick of the game, guys. I'm gonna sign out. We got our 3 points. We finished top of the Champions League table. Gyökeres got 1 of 3 goals. He could have had 4 goals today. Should have had 4 goals, really. Ricardinho, happy he got his late goal. But that's it, guys. Anyway, it's Arsenal 3, KAIRAT 2. End of the Champions League first round stage. So it used to be the group stages. I don't know what to call it now. I'll call it the league stage. So Arsenal finished top of the league stage in the Champions League. Mosquera doesn't look really happy. Obviously, he didn't want to concede 2 goals. But that's it. Champions League is done until the next round, which is going to be the knockout round. So there's going to be a draw coming up. Actually, no, there's the Champions League playoffs, which Arsenal are not involved in. So there will be some more Champions League matches being played. We will do some hate alongs in that one. I hope the Tottenhams of this world and the Chelseas of this world will get knocked out. Sporting has scored. It's Athletic Club 2, Sporting 3. Well done, guys. Unlucky. Athletic Club. My God. What a goal. Right, there's still some games being played, so let's just wait till everything finishes, I suppose. Let's go to the multi-channel. So Arsenal finished top of the Champions League. They've qualified with 24 points. Real Madrid still losing. There's 5 minutes injury time left. So let's have a look at that. So as I was saying, Arsenal finish top of the Champions League. Why does it say 3? Confused. The game finished 3-2. TNT is saying 3-1. Anyway, we finished with 24 points. So we qualified. Bayern Munich is qualified. Liverpool's come third. They've obviously qualified. Arsenal, Liverpool, Tottenham, Chelsea, Man City. All 5 Premier League teams are in the top 8. That's unbelievable, guys. I must say that's unbelievable. Oh, there you go. They just changed the score. All right. So full time in the PSG Newcastle game that finished 1-1. Napoli 2, Chelsea 3, Frankfurt 0, Tottenham 2, Man City 2, Galatasaray 0, Arsenal 3, KAIRAT 2, Benfica 3, Real Madrid 2, Barcelona 4. No, that those haven't finished yet. Sporting have qualified. They have finished in the top 8 thanks to that last minute goal. My God, they could have been in that last minute goal has allowed Sporting Lisbon to qualify. Oh my God. Real Madrid need a goal to qualify. If they don't score a goal, Real Madrid, they will not automatically qualify. They will go into the knockout stages. I mean, they go into the playoffs, I should say. So Real Madrid in the playoffs, Inter Milan in the playoffs, PSG in the playoffs. Sorry, Newcastle didn't make it to. So there's 6 Premier League teams in it, of course, due to Tottenham winning the Europa League and getting automatic qualification into the Champions League. Should have been 5 Premier League teams. There's 6 Premier League teams this season. So Newcastle being the only one that has not qualified automatically, they're in the playoffs, which is still good. They still have a chance to go to the knockout stages. They just have to play another game. So Real Madrid, Inter Milan, PSG, Newcastle, Juventus, Atletico Madrid, Atalanta, Leverkusen, Dortmund, and Olympiacos all in the playoffs. They'll have to play each other to see which one of those teams will get into the knockout stages. That includes Club Brugge, Galatasaray, Monaco, Karabakh, Bodo Glimt, and Marseille. The teams that have been knocked out of the Champions League this season, top to bottom, Benfica, although they're winning against Real Madrid right now. So Benfica has been knocked out. Pavos, Union Sengalawa, PSV, Athletic Club, Napoli, Copenhagen, Ajax, Frankfurt, Slavia Praha, Villarreal, and KAIRAT. Imagine top of the Champions League was playing bottom of the Champions League, and all we managed to do is beat them 3-2. Do you know how embarrassing that is? When Liverpool are playing Karabakh, um, and they managed to beat them 6-0 at home, and that's where the Arsenal fan frustration comes from, guys. Literally, that's where it comes from. It comes from the fact that look, we're supposed to be doing to Kairat what Liverpool were doing to Karabakh, but we make it difficult for ourselves, and we end up um narrowly beating Kairat. You know, had we not scored three, it would have ended up being a draw. We still finished top of the Champions League, but that's not the point. Is you should be putting those kind of teams to the sword and putting them to bed. You know, but we just don't do it. Right, we're still watching Real Madrid here. Real Madrid don't get back into this game if they don't win, if they don't score two, which is highly unlikely because they got a man sent off, and also they're in the last seconds of the 5 minute injury time. Let's see if they can get a goal. Nope. Surely the whistle's gonna blow now. Real Madrid still attacking. It doesn't really matter because Benfica has been knocked out, I believe, right? Yeah, Benfica's out of the competition. So although they beat Real Madrid, that's it. Whistle's gonna. Right, guys. I'm gonna sign out. Thank you everyone for joining me. MJ, Samsung, Mobile Solution, whoever stayed, whoever was still there. Thank you for joining me, guys. I will see you on the rebound. I'll see you at the Premier League again, guys, over the weekend. Other than that, thank you. Adios, amigos.